Hey guys, my name is the Python Dev here, and welcome to Python Basics episode 2. In today's video, I want to show you the class method, and this won't be super in depth, but I will be showing you how to define it, how to use it. So let's get into that. But before we do, remember to smash that like button, smash it right in half, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It's free, you can always change your mind, and it helps me out a ton. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. Actually, on a side note, sorry about the toaster mic. I think that was done in my editing software, so I'm using a different one to see if that works. Okay, now, let's get into this video. So, to start, let's call a class, and not class method, but class. We're going to call it Python Basics, like so. And in here, we can define an init function, like so. And why we're passing self, again, if you want to know why we're passing self, I can make a video on that, but just for right now, you want to pass self, and then you'll do self dot, and then your variable name, so var equals a string, just something easy like that. And if we actually, obviously nothing will happen, but if we just call Python basics, it will actually set this variable. So now we can make a function, def print my var, which prints a variable, and let's go ahead and actually give it an argument. This is going to be variable name, okay? And in here we're going to do print variable name, like so. So if we go ahead and do, let's actually define a variable right here, a var equals var not a var equals not a variable. Okay, now let's do our Python basics dot print my var, and first we'll print self dot var. I'm actually not sure if that works. No, it doesn't, because that is for, yeah, you can only use the self variables inside of the class. That's why it's self. You can't do self.var because that's part of this class, not this main function stuff. Okay, so let's actually print a var, like so. And, oh, we actually need to do self, comma, okay. Run that again, and it printed var, which is our content of it. Okay, now let's print not a var, not a var. So that's pretty easy stuff. And of course we can define a variable, PyBasics, as equaling the class Python basics, and then we can just run PyBasics. Oh, nope, our variable, not our class, dot print my var, and print a var. Because, and see, it printed var, because of course you can define a variable as the class and call the functions from that variable. Okay, that was really easy. You could add more functions, it doesn't really matter. But if you want an actual in-depth tutorial on what the init function is for by itself, actually we'll explain the init function. So basically, if in here we can print self.var. Now self.var gets initialized when the class is initialized. That's why it's in the underscore init underscore function. So this should actually print var and a string because it's printing itself.var. So that's what the init does if you want to define some variables or something else like that. Or maybe if you're using PyQt5, which I do have a tutorial coming out on that in a couple of weeks. But if you are using PyQt5, you can actually show your window from there. Again, we will be doing a PyQt5 video in a couple weeks. But okay, I think that's about it for the class. Again, if you guys want more in-depth tutorial, I can do that. But yeah. Okay, so thank you guys very much for watching. My name is the Python Dev. My website can be found down in the description box down below if I don't forget. But if I do, it's thepythondev.ml, or actually it's pythondev.ml. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Consider subscribing, smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and anyways, this was the Python Dev, and I am out.